only mad because he beat you for $1,500. That's the only reason why you're doing this.
Not really. Not really.
Yes, it is. Yes,
I'm
it
just
is.
keeping it
Yes,
real.
it
I
is.
never even did a blog about that.
About
I
what?
never even did a blog hating on Serious Jones. We all know Serious Jones got caught up with some crazy ass shit. I leave that shit the fuck alone. Serious Jones was obviously doing some
You know
foul
what? I
ass
do got to
shit.
give you props for that. When you say it like that, I do got to give you props for that because you definitely could have.
Yeah, I could have
Yeah,
shit all over
you're
him.
right. You're right.
You
You're
know what
right.
I
You're
mean?
right. You're right.
Especially the way that he presented himself to the general public when he came out there with those
What N
girls.
word? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about when he had I was trying to mention the Math Hoffa battle when he brought the, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, why has he got them girls with him at the Math Hoffa battle? I thought he was trying to like throw everything off and shit like that. I never seen somebody bring some bad bitches out to a battle like that before. Remember Serious
Okay.
Jones did that? It was different.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Sucks
I mean,
that he
he's
got locked up.
a
It
battle
sucks
rap
that
champ, I guess.
it sucks that he lost his career. You know what I mean?
He
Hopefully
still
now he
battles.
can get back.
He still battles. He still battles.
All right.
He still battles.
You
He
better
just
ask
battled
him what's his booking
Geechee
rate.
Gotti, bro. What are you talking about?
Huh?
He just battled Geechee Gotti.
Okay. Yeah, that's a big battle right there.
It is. Nigga, it's Geechee Gotti.
No, it is. Geechee Gotti is one of the best battle rappers. Still makes people's list to this day.
Yeah. Serious Jones is a legend, though. You can't take that from him.
But with Serious Jones, like I was saying, he was one of the artists that was trying to transition over to music.
I think he'll fuck you up if he was to see you. So stop talking about him so much. Because I'm going to feel bad if y'all bump heads and something happens to you.
You act like if I run into Serious Jones and he wants to fight, it's not going to be a fight. I don't let nobody run over on me without having to, get these hands.
So
I get a rib shot.
So what? Hold on. Didn't Tony Sunshine choke you up?
No.
Or Fat Joe's people choked you up?
No.
Yeah, one of them did.
Nobody touched me that day. Nobody that touched me that day. Somebody reached their hand through this part of the car and slapped me in the back of the neck. Yeah, they reached their hand through this part of the car and slapped me in the back of the neck.
Oh, you were standing outside the car. They was yoking you up.
Nah, no.
What are you talking about?
Nobody yoked me up outside the car. I stepped out the car knowing damn well. I stepped outside the car knowing damn well they could have done anything to me.
And then what happened?
And then Tony Sunshine walked up to me. And I was like, yo, Tony. I was like, I didn't pull a Mike Knox.
What happened?
I didn't pull a Mike Knox and make a 4-minute elaborate apology.
So what happened?
I said, yo, Tony Sunshine, my bad that footage got released. It happened with my editors. My bad, homie. It won't happen again. I would have made it right if I could.
How was he acting?
He was like, yo, Mikey, you know what you did to me. You know what you did to me, Mikey. You cost me a major deal with Fat Joe, man. I'm like,
he yoked you up.
I'm like, shut the fuck up. You ain't
telling him that shit. You ain't telling him that shit. No. You ain't telling him that shit.
Okay.
You ain't telling him
know what
shit.
I actually said to him.
You lying. You lying.
I was like, all right, you want to know what I actually said to him? I was like, yo, man,
you were scared to death. Nigga, what happened?
All right, so after the conversation right by my car, Tony Sunshine goes and walks on the stoop. He goes and walks over to the stoop, and there's like 15 people out there. And I'm like...
Definitely shook. Go ahead.
So
I would have been shook too. I ain't gonna lie. I would have been too. Go ahead.
I'm shook, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna do what I do. What do I do? I walked through that group of gangsters.
What did you do? What did you do? I want to hear this.
I walked past all the gangsters, and I walked right up to Tony Sunshine. Stood right beside him. He's standing like this. I'm standing like this. I'm like, yo, man. He's like, I have a contract with Fat Joe. And he was lying his ass off. He's like, I have a contract with Fat Joe. If I diss him, I got to pay $100,000. Yeah, this is a little exclusive, Caps. He's telling me some. And, bro, this is very early in my career. So I'm like, oh, shit. I'm costing this guy $100,000 every time he disses Fat Joe. He said
Mm.
every time he publicly dissed Fat Joe, he would have to pay $100,000 fine. So I'm like, oh, fuck, man. I'm like, I'm sorry about that, bro. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to do that shit. And he's just acting like a pouty little bitch, Caps. He's acting like
So,
a pouty little, you know what you cost me, man? He's like, I had a song with Fat Joe, and now they're going to put Trey songs on. Man, they were always going to put Trey songs on that shit.
so then what happened?
So then I left. After that, I was
You just
like,
walked away. Nothing happened to you.
me and my two boys, we walked away and nothing happened to us. We didn't go down the street and call the police. You know what I'm saying? We didn't go to the next block and call the police. Nah. I had my camera and I went home. Although I think all the Rough Riders were there that day, Caps. Because you know Tony Sunshine was actually signed to Rough Riders management at that point in time.
Okay, I didn't know that, actually.
Yes. So I'm not sure who from the Rough Riders was there. Oh fuck! I gotta close my fucking door. I'm not sure who from the Rough Riders was there, but
What up, Stumbles?
yeah, they was out there. What?
I'm putting Stumbles in the chat.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But yeah, man. So that's the Tony Sunshine story. You kind of got the full story right there. Was I shook? I mean, I guess so. But I'm accustomed to that shit, man. I've been getting in fights since I was 5 years old, Caps. I've been getting in
Okay.
fights with people that were like 10, 12 years old since I was like 5 and 6. First time I got jumped, I was like 8 years old.
Really?
Yeah, because this kid's sister wanted to go out with me. So him and his friend beat the shit out of me after school. Well, tried to beat the shit out of me. Threw me through a tree and all that.
Yo, threw you through a tree?
Yeah. Like how you have two separate parts of big ass parts of a tree,
The
and
part,
then
yeah,
like a
yeah.
middle part of the tree. They threw me through that
You,
shit, man.
Mikey T, what the fuck wrong with you, bro?
Bro,
Yeah,
it
you
was
was
that
crazy.
kid's sister. You know how it is back in like when you're like second grade, third grade, when girls are writing you the whole love note. Do you like me? Check
Yeah.
yes. Do you like me? Check no.
All the
And then
girls like you, right?
yeah, and then fucking she took all the notes. She took all the notes and made it look like I was the one writing them to her. Gave them to her brother Lewis.
Oh,
But we all
right.
were friends. We were all friends after that, anyways. You know what I mean? We lived on the same area. We'd all play manhunt, shit like that together. But yeah, man, I'm not scared to get in a fight, man. That's how I knew that day when Leak.
Thank you. Come again.